Well, hey everyone, Geezer Tony here. We're out at the Carolina Lakes Golf Club today down in Sanford, North Carolina. I cracked my driver recently and my replacement head has come in. It's not a new head, it's again a Ping G400, except this one is the max and the other one I had was just a standard. So this will be my first time using it and I'm anxious to see how well I'll hit it. So we're just going to go out and play a few holes and see how that goes. The first hole here at Carolina Lakes is a par 4. I'm not even sure of the yardage. I'm going to say it's about 380, but it's mostly downhill. And it goes around to the left around these pine trees in this bunker. So let's get started and see how it goes today with this new driver. I like that one a lot. It should take the hill and just go right on down. There it goes. Really good. Okay, we have 90 yards left. And as I mentioned on the first tee, the downhill effect here made the drive be. That would put me in about a 290-yard drive, which I'll take, but it wasn't. The last third of it is very downhill. So we got 90 yards left. I'm going with sand wedge. It's a little cool today, so I think I can just hit a normal sand wedge and be fine with it. Looks pretty good. Oh wow. It hit the front fringe and just stopped dead. I didn't get a bounce at all. And off this downhill lie, I would have thought that it would just kick forward and get right to the hole, but that's golf. It didn't happen. Okay, so because we didn't get the bounce we were looking for here, we're almost 50 feet from the hole. I didn't putt on the putting green any, so we're going to try to lag this up and have a good chance for par from 45, 50 feet. And another factor today is the glasses. Yeah, I do wear glasses. I haven't been wearing them when I play golf. They feel a little restricted in my vision as far as peripheral and everything, but I'm getting to the point where as a geezer I can't see where the ball ended up that well anymore, so I'm going to learn how to play with them on. This is not my first time doing it, but I'm going to commit to sticking with it and learning how to play with them on. So we have about a 45 footer here. I'm going to say reasonably straight if we can get the speed right and get a good putt at par. Not bad. It's about pretty much straight, maybe break a little left. I'm about 3 feet, maybe 3.5. All right. Okay, we're on hole number 2. It appears all the yardage signs are gone, at least on the first 2 holes. So I'm not sure why, but maybe they're going to put some new ones up. I do know this is one of the more difficult par 4s on the course because the tee shot is quite uphill. And so I'll have a much longer shot to the green here if I hit a good tee shot. So let's hit this, what I call new driver, and see what it does. Not really new, but it's new to me. That should be good. It's a little more left than I wanted, and the hill leans left, so it kind of runs everything down toward the trees, but I think it's past those trees. It should be fine. Well, as I said on the tee, the hill brings everything to the left, so it rolled down here near the woods. So I've got a downhill lie and mostly bare dirt lie. And I've got 109. It's going to play more like 120 or so. So I'm going to go with this A wedge and try to hit it pretty good. The miss here would be short. You don't want to be long, and you really don't want to be right if you want to have a chance to get up and down. I'm not trying to miss the green on purpose, but I'm choosing a club that if I don't hit it well, it'll be just short rather than long. And for this kind of lie, I'm going to play it, especially with it down, I'm going to play it back in my stance since it's mostly sand here, and try to make sure I make good contact with the ball. That's pretty good. I think that's going to be on. Actually, it is just short on the fringe again, but I'm pretty satisfied with it. Okay, so we ended up just short and probably roll back some too. Normally I would chip this. I'm about 4 to 5 feet off the green, but since it's dormant Bermuda and I just want to make par, I'm going to try to just roll it up. Wow, Tony. It was not a great first putt. Maybe that's why I usually chip. Well, we got the par anyway. We're on number 3 here at Carolina Lakes. Don't know the exact yardage, but I know it's a short one. In season, I can sometimes drive it on the green. I'm going to say it's somewhere around 390-ish. But it's cool today, and we've got a breeze in our face, so that's not going to happen. Let me just try to hit another good drive with this driver. Oh, yeah. Really good. Very slight fade on it, which I don't care. It's solid and it's long. Okay, we left ourselves with a tricky one here. I've got only about maybe 30 yards. And the flag is tucked up close against that bunker. So when I'm planning the shot out, if I mess up, I want to be past the flag, not dump it in the bunker. Also, because it's so close and I needed to get it to stop, I'm going to have to open the face. Now, I don't carry a 60, but I'm pretty good with manipulating the 56. So what I'll do is I will take it and turn it several degrees and then retake my grip. The key is you never want to have your shaft leaning back. Even though I have it open, I'm still going to make impact like this with hands ahead. It's always best, every golf shot, to make impact with the hands ahead like this. You know, it just cleared the bunker, but I think it's going to be real good, really close. So I think I could have taken a little more swing. I should have taken a little more swing on that, or maybe not opened the face quite as much, because it only carried to, well, about where the camera is there, where you're looking from. But it worked out, and it's okay. But I would have felt safer to maybe hit the ground right in here and be that far past the hole. But it worked out. So now we've got about a 4-footer. Should be on the lip right. Oh yeah, okay. Hole number 4 here is another short par 4. Not as short as number 3, probably 25 to 30 yards longer. So if I hit a good drive, I can get probably inside of a wedge, which normally I won't hit driver because I want a full shot. However, since I have this new driver and I want to hit it, I'm going to hit it here today and just take whatever it gives me. Oh, really good. I think I'm going to love this driver. Went out down the middle and just a very slight fade. We're left with 75 yards to a back pin. As you can see on the zoom in, there's a false front that comes about a third of the way into the green. So if we don't get it back there, it will come off the green. So I've got 75 yards to that flag, and this is definitely not my strength. So let's see how I can perform on this less than full shot. A little right. Yeah, a little right, a little short. I'm gonna have another 30 footer. Okay, we're more like, I just stepped it off. It's 42 feet. And it's a really tricky green. It looks straight, but I know it has to go right a good bit. So I'm gonna play it about 5 feet left of the hole and try to get the speed. And still, that's not enough break, but speed's pretty good. Wow, still rolling away. Wow, what a difficult pin placement. So I've got about, looks like a 6 footer for par. At least it's up the hill. Probably going to come left a little bit. See if we can just execute that simply. Right edge, outside right edge. Get it there and hope it goes in. All we can do is execute. Oh yeah. That one had me sweating a little bit. We need to hit it right of that pine with a little cut because the hill leans left and it'll throw it into those other pines past that one if you don't have some cut on it. Okay, you heard the description there. It's a reachable par 5, but the drive is really tough because of the trickiness of the fairway. And I think I'm going to like that one. It's a perfect amount of cut. Right in the middle. It'll still end up way left of the fairway, probably. Okay, we have 244 left. It's downhill, and with this dormant grass, I believe I could roll it on if I hit a good one. So I'm going to play it a little left of toward that bunker, and the ground should bring it around. Well, I cut it a little bit so it will be to the right of the green, but that's okay. That's a better place to get up and down than the left side. So we ended up with about a 70-foot chip. This one's going to run a little more than usual because of the elevated green here, and it's going to break quite a bit to the right. That's looking real good. I think I can handle that one. So I think that's one, don't even need to putt. I don't know if you can see that. It's about 1 foot from the hole, so easy birdie. Hi everyone, Geezer Tony here. I was wondering, have you noticed that I'm setting up and swinging on one single plane? Maybe you've noticed, or maybe you don't even know what that is. It's called Setup for Impact, and it's the easiest, quickest golf swing to learn in my opinion, and it helped me tremendously. I'm also an instructor for Setup for Impact, and I've seen it help hundreds of other people too. To learn more about it, go to setupforimpact.com. I highly recommend it for everyone. Hole number 6, par 3. We've got, it's playing 130 yards according to the yardage uphill, but we also have a breeze at us. And if you notice, I'm well behind the tee because it's all sand, and I just wanted to hit it off a little better lie, although this isn't much better than what we had there. So I'm going to go with a full pitching wedge. Just try to get it on. You know, actually the wind is just blowing so much here. I may go to 9. The tendency here is always to be short. I'm gonna go to 9. So I'm adding 20 yards to this club for the yardage. Looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks like it's just behind the hole. Well, even with the glasses, it appears that I'm not seeing very well. I thought the flag was here and the ball was where it is now. As it turns out, it was even farther. There's a tier right here, a big hill, and it rolled back some even from that. So I'm putting up a steep tier, about 30 feet again. It just looks, reasonably straight. Maybe go a little left. If we can give it a good roll, maybe it'll have a chance. Oh, that would have gone if had I hit it. Just another par. Number 7, another par 4. This one dog legs sharply left. The 150 post is, or plate is, over to the right part of this fairway that you see. So all we need to do is get it left of that. Normally I hit 3-wood or a hybrid or something, not hybrid, 3-wood or 5-wood or 3-iron here. But today, since I have this new toy, I'm going to try to see if I can draw it around that corner. It's really not worth the risk, but I'm just experimenting with the driver to see what I can do with it. Plus we have a stiff breeze right at us. By Jove, I think I didn't draw it that much, but enough to make it a good shot. I'm liking this driver. I can work it both ways. We're left with 122, and it's playing uphill. The slope says 125, but I know it's more than that. Probably closer to 130. And I've got a lie here that's, it may as well be bare. There's a few shreds of dormant Bermuda under it, but basically there's nothing under it. So I'm not sure why. I probably should have hit a pitching wedge, but I want to go with this A wedge and make sure I don't miss to the right of the hole. It leans so much that if you're on the right and the flag's on that side, you won't get up and down. So I'm going to go straight at the hole, straight at the flag, and either be at it or just left of it because the ball's above my feet. I'm liking how it looks. I'm liking the distance. So it turns out it looks like I probably should have gone up one more club. We've got about a 25-footer up the hill for birdie. Let's see what we can do with it. And it's going to come to my left a good bit. The whole green leans down this way. Just got to match the line and the speed. Give it a chance. Come on, break. Played too much, but I still didn't quite reach it, so another easy par. Hole number 8, par 3. The laser says 138, playing 145. I'm going to go beyond that and go to 150. So I'm hitting the 150 club. It's very uphill. It's very uphill, and this time of year with the Bermuda dormant, that ball will roll 30 yards down the hill if you don't reach. Not an easy hole, even though it's a shortish one. Going with the 9. We'll go just right of the flag, I hope. Actually, I'm just left of the flag, and I think it's pretty good. Okay, so we got this 18-footer, and you just hope to two-putt it by playing it way left and letting it drift down to the hole. If that hole hadn't been there, it would have drifted probably 3-4 feet down the hill. That was pure luck, but I'll take it. There's the landing area for the tee shot. It all leans left. So we're on the 9th tee here, another par 4 straightaway. I think it's somewhere around 400 yards. Slightly uphill, and the fairway leans this way. So a little bit of cut here wouldn't hurt. And I didn't get a cut, I pulled it. Definitely in the pine trees. Worn out from that long walk up that hill. I see the flag way over to the left, just right of the pine tree. I hit the trees here and fell down, so I'm 190. And I'm behind a pine. I'm going to have to hook it and keep it down under these limbs, which is usually something I'm decent at. So I'm going to go with a 6. Since I'm turning it down, it's going to have less loft, and it should run farther. I just tried to hit a good solid shot and get it up near the green with a chance for a par somewhere. So you grip the club like this, opposite of a fade. You align the club face where you want the ball to start, and you aim your body out to the right of that, and then you just swing in line with your body. You don't change your swing at all. You just let the club do it. And there it goes. That should run right down the hill close to the green. I like it. I have a chance, although it's a tough chance. Tough pitch because the flag's on front, and I don't have much room there to stop the ball. Most people would bounce this along the ground. That's something I need to work on, but I'm not good at it. So I'm going to go with my strength, open the face, drop it on the green, and see if I can get it to stop near the hole. It's just what I do. I'm not recommending that you do it. Not at all. Make a mistake, it needs to be a little long. Whoa. Wow, look at it run away. Okay, that's going to be a good 10 feet there, maybe 8-10 feet. I couldn't have hit it much better. Maybe I could have opened it more and popped it up higher. So yeah, I'd say this is 8 or 9 feet. I am going up the hill. Going to break to the right a bit. I think I need to play the ball out left. Try to get it there this time, which I haven't been doing. Now I hit that one too hard. Trying to make sure I got it there.